Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Marco Seabrook. Welcome to Rise to Elevate podcast, interview 11. As you can tell, we're unique. I got Dr. J with me. He's about to make me look fresh. Again, guys, look him up. Kuttin Up Beauty Bar. It's a beautiful place. I love every single one of y'all. Peace. What is up, guys? My name is Marco Seabrook. Welcome to Rise to Elevate podcast, interview 11. And with me this week, I have Dr. J. If you don't know by now, I kind of want to introduce him a little bit. He's a professional barber in Charleston, South Carolina. Locally, right? High school, went to Somerville High School.
Right.
He worked at a post office too, which is something that you don't hear a lot, especially when you flip careers. But again, man, thank you for hopping on, bro. Dr. J, bro. It means a lot. So let's start off with your name, bro. Where'd you get Dr. J from?
Dr. J came from when I did a hair unit on a little boy, and I had a cast. They said, hey, we need to look for a stage name. I was like, I don't know what to come up with any stage name. So her name is Kayla. Kayla and her husband, I forgot his name, but we came out, we were looking for names, and then Dr. J just came. It just came.
So it wasn't inspired by the basketball player, was it?
No basketball players. I actually got a problem with, every time I try to go on YouTube, where you put Dr. J and Dr. J,
right.
He'll pop up.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm not a baller, I'm a barber.
No, yeah, I'm a barbertician.
Right, barbertician, there we go. So again, so we'll just start off with the basics like I normally do. Where'd you go to school at, like middle school or high school? Where'd you start at, around here?
Gray Middle School.
Oh, me too.
And then Somerville High School.
Same, okay. And then after that, did you go to like college, or what was going on after that?
Well, yeah, I was looking for places to go at, and I went to try for a few, CSU.
To be a barber?
No, actually, I did not want to be a barber. I didn't even know I was going to be a barber.
So where did it start? Well,
his name is Drew Carpenter, and he actually sits in one of my chairs here. And he was cutting my hair for years. He did this thing called a Donald Hawk on my hair one time, and it was fire. Like, I got so much compliments off that, and I don't know, he was just so inspiring because of how he cut hair. Mm-hmm. And then I just decided I wanted to cut hair myself.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So after you finished Trident, you were doing all that, and you said that you worked at a post office, right?
Right.
So after Trident, you went into doing post office?
Yeah, because at that time, we looking for jobs. You're in college, you're kind of tired of mooching off your mom and your dad, so I had to make my money work, so... Yeah, post office.
It was time. Yeah. That's cool though, man. So what led you after being, doing post office and stuff? Actually, before I even lead up to doing what you do now, did you have any crazy experiences doing the post office while you're there?
Oh man, curious. We had some crazy ass experiences.
What's the craziest moment you've had working there?
I had a moment where it was a tornado outside on Latin Road.
Oh wow!
And the damn post office, I ain't want to say his name, I don't want to bash him like that. But he was like, hey, I need you to go out and take another pivot. I'm like, what the hell is a fucking tornado? And I said, the hell with this. So I came in the office, and I'm looking for everybody. They under the damn chairs and shit, like, taking cover.
Yeah.
But you want me to come back out there and redeliver a route? Or what up, man? Get your ass.
You're like, I'm not having that.
No, I'm not.
So that was probably like the time for you to be like, all right, man, I got to pivot into a new career. You know what I mean? Just this isn't clicking. So after the post office, what led you directly to being a barber? Did you start off in your home or? have friends to practice on and stuff like
yes,
that?
I have friends and people from my church. They allow me to cut their hair. Neighbors, I actually was cutting my hair at that time, and he was like, "Hey man, I see you cutting your hair, man. Try my hair." I'm like, "Man, I don't know how to really cut anybody hair." So he was like, "Well, I know you ain't all that, but just he's an old guy, so those hair's not really hard to cut."
Yeah.
So I cut his hair, and he loved it. I'm over there acting like I know what I'm doing, taking his hair down, and
I could imagine.
he gave me $20, and I'm like, "Well, shit, if I can get $20 in 20 minutes, shit."
Imagine doing
good.
five haircuts a day.
Then what happened was I became the neighborhood barber. So that one head became 5 heads. That 5 heads became 10 heads, and I'm making $200.
Wow.
On one day.
So after experiencing that, what neighborhood did you do all that in? Was it easy to be able to be the barber guy in your neighborhood?
Yeah, it was, because in that neighborhood, everybody going to their barber shops and they got to wait in line and whatnot. And me, it was Willow Ridge Townhomes. That's off Dorchester Road.
Okay.
And it was more convenient for everybody. They didn't really have to go anywhere. Just, hey, what time you cutting? Yeah. And it depends on what time I got off. And at that time, the post office was just always backed up on routes and stuff. So it was kind of hard to cut hair. So it was like, dang, I'm gaining more clients. But then it's like, I don't have that time because I'm over here putting more energy at the post office.
Yeah.
So I had to make a decision. And once that decision was made, I was like, you know what, the hell with it.
Yeah, no, and I give you full props just walking into here now and just seeing where you're at now and to hear the story. It's pretty crazy, and some people don't take it as in consideration of like the story of what you're living. You know what I mean? Like
right.
People hear you say it and it's like, okay, cool. Like they don't know what it felt like to be in your shoes.
And they didn't even believe me because I was cutting hair at first. I actually fucked my hair up a couple of times.
And you say mess up as in what'd you do wrong?
I had weaves.
Oh,
and
okay.
I had my son, his name is Amari, and with his hair at the time, he was a baby, so I really didn't I had like a no guard, so it's like open clipper, and I forgot to put the guard on, because I had weaves, so I forgot to put the one guard on, and I felt my hair, so, oh shit.
No.
So we had a situation at the shop where, not the shop, but at the post office where we had, I think it was Veterans Day, so we had to pay our respects to the veterans at the post office, so we had to take our hats off. And I really did not want to take my hat off, but I'm the shortest guy, so they got to put me in the front. Yeah. So I took my hat off. It wasn't even about the damn veterans. It was about
the whole scenario changed.
I felt people pointing at me like, "You see his hair?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" So when I tell people I was cutting hair, they're like, "Man, I don't think you're gonna be good at cutting hair." Right. I'm like, "What the hell with that? I'm gonna continue cutting hair."
Yeah, and that's good job, bro, because that's something traumatizing to people. I've shaved my eyebrows off before I went to school one time, and dude, you talk about embarrassment, man. I was embarrassed.
Why would you shave your eyebrows?
I was just trying to do my own hair, you know what I mean? I was lining up my face, and just instantly, I was like, oh crap, bro, this is crazy. And then I was like, I gotta just do the other one, and just. I got to school and everybody was like, yeah, and you know what I mean. It's just how it is. But so that's crazy that we kind of can relate on that. What would you say after dealing with that and working in your own space? How'd you shift into doing what you're doing right now and having your own office and your own barbershop?
Well, if you would have asked this question maybe a year ago, I wouldn't imagine actually having my shop. Yeah. But there were some things that did happen that transpired that made this decision to move on and have my own shop happen. So I used to everybody. I mean, it's no secret. Everybody know I used to work at Miracle's Barbershop. And
where is Miracle Barbershop? I've never heard of it.
That's how you not? Well, it's literally right behind here. Yeah. Basically, it was a situation where I became the man. In my opinion, everybody got their own opinion. So how you feel is however you feel. But I became the man of the shop. I got Fox 24. Doing interviews.
Yeah, the man.
I had my clientele up, and the owner was moving, and didn't even tell me he was actually going to move. And then me and my old barber, which is Drew, he got mad at me for not even telling him, "Hey, did you know about this?" I'm like, "No." He said, "How you
move as in like a whole different state or just a location?"
I'm talking about the whole state.
Holy cow!
So I'm like, okay.
And that's y'all's income.
I mean. No, man. We make it.
It's not about money at that point.
It's not about. It's about you being honest with me, and everybody knows how
loyalty.
Yeah, everybody know how much loyalty I am to that shop, and know what that shop meant to me.
So how long did you work there?
4 or 5 years.
Okay, so you were there.
Yeah, but that was actually the shop we grew up in.
Yeah.
So my mom brought me there. I think I was like 10 years old. So I got plenty of history at that shop.
Dang. So what after all the dealing with that and stuff, what like really did y'all settle the differential between all the stuff going on, or did y'all kind of just?
I wish we would have. Yeah. And what really kills me to this day that you could have apologized, but I guess once you stop benefiting off of somebody, you kind of see someone for their true colors. Yeah. And I'm like, well, damn, man, I'm supposed to be your A1, man. Like, I thought when you move, I'm supposed to be that guy taking over, like,
Robin. Yeah.
But then you out here telling people, we moved from you. No, you moved from us. That's good. Because again, man, if you would have just been honest with us and be like, hey, man, I'm moving, and and not even that, man. Like, hell, you charging me 3 times as much as booth rent. What the fuck? Yeah, and you charging the ladies over here one thing, you charging me another. I'm your day one. During the pandemic, you couldn't find nobody to cut here.
No, nobody was cutting.
They shut down Charleston, but they didn't shut down Somerville. Yeah. But we was technically still doing what we was doing. But it technically wasn't illegal. Yeah. But I was still giving him what I could have because that's how much I love that shop. That's love.
It is love. Yeah. And look at you now, though, man. You've grown. Yeah. You've gotten your own spot. You get your own barbers. Let's go on to brighter now, man. So what got you to being able to fill up all these chairs that I'm looking at right now? Have you filled them up?
Yeah, I filled every single chair.
So each one is a different, unique stylist?
Yes.
Or is it, okay.
Yes, everything. I got locticians, breeders, estheticians, what I'm missing? I said breeder, but nail techs.
Do y'all do the face thing? I saw that. Like,
we do the face thing.
You
can get the whole 9 yards. You can get the haircut and the facial all in one. You can get your nails done, hair done, feet done, all in one service. That's actually on my on the Facebook page.
Okay. What's your Facebook page so everybody knows?
Well, my person is Alonzo Simmons.
Yeah.
Some people know me as Justin. That's my middle name with Jay. So if you search Alonzo Simmons, you'll get me. But go to the Kuttin Up Beauty Bar. I'm the admin of that page, so you should be able to see me on there as well.
Hey, look it up, guys. He got me fresh before this interview, as you can tell, man.
Well, it's only a little. It's only a little bit out there. So hey, listen,
bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait till he do his big interviews to give him that cut.
Hey, I appreciate that. You're right, bro. But so let's talk about the pricing with this. Some people may want to know, especially looking at us and looking how fresh we are right now. What's your pricing range on like lineups and just basic?
All right. Well, Monday. Okay, so what Mondays, right? I do like first responders. They get 15 to 20% off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kids on Wednesdays they get 10 or 50% off. I always try to give back to the community. That's the main thing, bro. And then senior citizens, that's the same day as Monday, so I just do a flat rate of $15.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And so other than all these other charges, do you do traveling expenses too? Like, or
yeah. If I gotta come to your house, it's gonna cost because gas is not cheap. Okay. And my services, yeah.
Especially in this world we live in now, it's not cheap.
Matter of fact, shortly after I went to, I did that interview with, I forget her name, she's on Fox 24. I went to Ohio and I did a hair unit on someone. They paid me $3,000 to go out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, not crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy because, like, damn, my work got all the way down to Ohio.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow. But then I was actually cutting hair in the basement. We don't have basements around here, but it was kind of freaky at the same time.
No, you never seen it before?
I never been in no basement.
Yeah, I'm from Ohio. When you hear that, woo, that means get down in your basement.
It was cold as hell up there.
Then, tornadoes are really often there. It's crazy. Like, I saw 3 one time because I'm from Ohio.
Yeah, we don't have that. Yeah, I only been a part of that one. That was that interview. Well, that's when I was on Latson Road.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy.
My dog had to hold down the mail and everything.
No, I already delivered the mail, but
y'all were inside the.
No, I was on my way back to the station.
Yeah.
And then as I'm looking to turn, and I said, "Oh shit!" So I'm over there trying to turn the wheel, and then I got the post office talking about, "You didn't go back out there, man. Fuck you."
Go back out there.
Yeah, like
going back out.
We already short staffed.
Right. So that's cool. What do you do on your free time, man? You're a busy boss, bro. And you got kids. You got 3 beautiful kids, right?
Yes, 3. Addison, Mari, and Tiana.
Okay.
I do give my time to them because y'all don't understand. When being an entrepreneur, it comes with sacrifice, and my sacrifice was my time with them. Every little bit of time I do spend with them individually or all together. It's pretty hard, but I make time. Yeah, because I'm dealing with 9 people. Yeah, 9 people, and then of course I'm dealing with my clientele.
Yeah,
and,
life.
Yeah, man. You know, so
social media, doing that.
Yeah, it's all
stuff.
about checks and balances.
Yeah,
What you do with your schedule. So yeah.
So I wanted to ask you some personal questions now that we kind of got to know who you are and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you do if someone were to walk in and they just had the most messed up headline? You know what I mean? Their hair is like, not trying to sound weird, it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? Do you have like a certain limit to where you can't cut their hair, or is it more of like I cut everybody's hair? It don't matter what you have in your hair or what.
Well, it depends. If your hair too fucked up where I can't fix it, then hey, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, in certain cases, you know, it's not too bad of a mistake. Sometimes, you know, as a barber, you know, you have to explain to customers like, hey, you know, your hair is at this point, I can't really do much, but I can make it look better. But you're still going to have that, whatever that line is. Or I mean, it was a fade, you know, anything we can do. I mean, we can pretty much redo our feed. But once them lines, man, listen, man, once that line going,
it's gone.
Listen, it's gone. Yeah, I can put a hair unit on, but might not be the solution. But you know,
right,
it'll get you
done.
through.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So do you do you personally cut your own hair, like
I cut my
all the
hair
time, or do you have anybody personally you go to that you would be like, all right, I don't feel like cutting my hair today?
No, I always cut my hair.
I give you props. You
that's it's like therapy when I cut my hair. I'm always, you know, just I cut my hair just like before.
You cut your kids' hair too?
Of course I cut his hair.
Just curious. You'd be surprised. I met some barbers who really just go to other people and like support them in a way, you know. But I don't know.
I support them, but it won't be cut.
No, I felt that, especially how expensive stuff is now. But so the other question I was going to ask is, running this business and then having kids and all that, do you think this is it for the rest of your life? Like, is this what you're aiming to do, or is there more things you're trying to branch off to do? Like, I do gaming, sports, or gaming, sports, podcasts, and cakes.
Okay.
That's what I do. So is there like anything else you've been branching off to do?
Oh, I'm not done yet.
You ain't done? What do you got in mind? What's the goal?
Well, my goal is I want to build a school. I started looking at properties and stuff like that. I want to be more of a community base, you know, where especially for our African American kids, you know, it's like we all exposed to that football life or that basketball life, but
or track life.
Like they don't understand, like if that don't work out, you need a plan B, you know, like having that trade. Like I know back in school, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be like the next Allen Iverson.
Right.
And you know, we was just hell bent on being basketball players or whatever we inspired to be. Like everybody couldn't be AJ Green.
No,
you know,
which is crazy. Shout out to AJ Green.
Yeah, big shout out to him. I was actually his biggest fan.
Right.
At school, cause I kept looking at him, telling me, "Hey man, you're gonna be big."
Right.
But yeah, I want to do that. I mean, I want to unify all the, like the stylists, the hairstylists, like set up meetings and stuff, like basically getting back to the community. We want to do a food drive, and that's pretty much what we do here. And also, my other barber, I won't say barber, instructor, friend, mentor.
Yep.
Yeah, mentor. His name is Taurus Perry. I call him T-Rock. He got first string. We doing things together. We did a back to school drive for the kids.
Awesome,
that was pretty dope.
I saw that.
We doing a Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I don't know what he want to call it, but we give out turkeys and all.
Definitely be there. I'm gonna help.
Yeah.
Come out there and support.
So basically, if I have any questions, then I always go to him. A big shout out. And it's crazy how, you know, I didn't talk to him in years, but he's been one of my main supporters. And I'm always.
And that shows you you could feel alone sometimes, but we really do got people, you know.
Yeah, you just never know. You just never know, you know.
Yeah,
But I guess because the hate was so real, where I was at, you know, I guess it was hard for us to talk. Well, I'm kind of glad, you know, we able to actually talk, you know, because sometimes, you know, you just need to hear that, you know. Yeah. But
so what would you who would you say is like your biggest person you've cut their hair? Like, who have you cut and that's like huge or even small that you feel like you wake up and you remember that haircut? Because I know you cut so many hairs a day.
Yeah.
So who have you cut that you've remembered forever? Like
my turnaround was that little boy. His name is Noah Smalls. I don't care. He's bigger than any celebrity. When I did that hair unit on him, and it's on Fox 24. Y'all can Google it. His smile, because he was dealing with alopecia, and actually he beat alopecia because he actually got his hair grew back.
Congratulations.
So
that's awesome, man.
Seeing him smile made me understand and realize, like, wow, it's something real big and it's very special. He made me feel so special. He was so happy.
Yeah.
And he was able to go to school and he was able to, you know, communicate with his friends and, you know.
Not be ashamed.
Not be ashamed.
Know?
I mean, but then he did take it off and he, you know, he was okay with it and he stuck through it, man. He's actually he's a strong dude, man. I'm always grateful for that kid. Every time I see him, like, just happy that, you know, to know him.
Change the life. Change the life.
He changed my life because
yeah.
I mean, hey, he changed my income.
Yeah, no, facts. I feel you.
Yeah,
so that's a blessing, man. Because I know you got passion for what you do, bro. I can see it in you, man, and I'm proud of you for being able to even just see you have your name on your shirt like that. You know?
Oh yeah,
that's grind. So is there anything you wanted to talk about more, or like elaborate more on? I just wanted to ask one thing before I ask one more question.
Well, I just want to clear the air. Everybody asking because it was a situation that happened. It was my daughter's birthday party. I'm over there getting her daughter, her stuff for her. I was at Party City, and a guy came to me. He was like, "Hey man, I heard you left Miracles, man. Man, that's how y'all leave Miracles." And I looked at him. I'm like, "What do you mean I left Miracles?" He's like, "Yeah man, that's what the owner said, man. You left him. Y'all left him on high and dry." I said, "I never left him on high and dry. He left me." So to clear the air, I never left. He left me. He know the reasons. I'm not going to go ahead and go into details what happened. And if y'all do want to go into details, I'm not ashamed or I'm not afraid to say what. But I never left. He left me, so I just went with a better opportunity. I'm just leave it at that.
Yeah, no, it's good. You got to clear the air, man. Because, you know, over time, these things, the mental things we battle every day, especially being an entrepreneur, a father, and a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. Like, you battle all these thoughts, and it's good to just let it out. But yeah, man, just to clear out the air and get everything done there. I wanted to end this off on a positive note, though. Can you be yourself every day when you wake up?
Can I be myself every day?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, but yeah, I'll be myself, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love to hear that, bro. Just keep grinding, keep staying true to yourself, keep changing the world. And next time when we do our next interview, bro, I'm excited to see where we're at. I was actually going to ask you, this isn't the only studio you have, right?
No, we actually have another one. It's actually at 75 Old Charlie Road.
Wow, yeah. Go look that up and go give him a shout. If y'all need some haircuts, man, for real, Dr. J is the guy, bro. Like, he already changed my life with this haircut, and just excited.
I just did a little something.
A little sample, a little dabble.
I want to give a shout out, and then, are we into the video?
Yeah, we go.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Angela Williams and Darius Williams, and also, her name is Lilo. I think
Lilo Stick? No, I'm kidding.
No, not Lilo. But yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all because, again, without y'all, without us coming together, we wouldn't have this whole barbershop and everything. If she wouldn't tell me what was really going on behind my back, you know, I wouldn't have vision that, you know, we was going to have the shop. I wouldn't envision that a year ago that, you know, I'll be sitting in front of you doing the interview, talking about shops and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, just great to know that people got your back. And, you know, I do a great service and I really don't do people wrong. I don't cheat people.
No, I feel like a lot of people can't. If you do cheat people like that in a way, you won't be here.
You can't, you cannot prosper like that.
No, you can't. So
man.
I already know. That's why hearing you say that and just coming in here is already. I told you before the interview, I'm nervous, and it's not the nervous as in like I'm scared. It's nervous as in like this is it. You know, it's cool to find like-minded people finally and stuff like that, and to grow. You know, like that. But yeah, no, go ahead.
But you're not done growing. Let's go ahead and
facts. You too, man. Dude, future's bright for everybody. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for the never-ending support. It means a lot that y'all even, you know, stay tuned for what's going on. Give Dr. J a shout. His address and website and stuff like that is going to be down. Well, not address in the link, but his website is going to be down in the...
Cutting Up Beauty Bar, the Cub Cut, whatever. It's easy to find, y'all. So come book with us. We got my boy James McFadden. He's an up-and-coming hustler. He cuts hair great. Drew Carpenter, cut work. We have Nia Rivers, that's the loctician, color, she do it all. We have Sierra Brown, she's a pure braider, she does it all. We have Santasia, I believe her last name Russell, please don't kill me. She's a loctician, she in school, she go to Claflin. So if y'all need y'all hair done, whatever, she's at Claflin. Who else we have? We have Mario Smalls, he's our loctician. We have Shell. She actually work at other shops. She's a loctician, braider. She does it all, wig install. Sierra does the similar things as well. So if you need to get your hair done, whatever. And also Michelle. Please don't kill Michelle. Michelle Gelzer, she does hair, she does braids, she does excellent with kids. She's good with kids. even though she claims she can't tolerate me, but she
hey, loves you, bro.
Yeah,
it's all support and all love.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love. So if I believe I'm not forgetting. Oh, Bree Jackson. She does nails, pedicures, manicures. So if y'all see that video where the man got his nails and feet done,
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, Bree Jackson, she does an excellent job, and also her name is Becca K. She moved to Columbia, so she's out there branching and she's networking out there. She's another one. So I just appreciate everybody who's been a part of the Cutting Up. I know we had some good times, some bad times, some funny times, some horror times, but it's all out of love, y'all. So I appreciate my crew for allowing me to showcase my greatness and help elevate each and every individual.
Rise elevate.
So yeah, I'm not done hiring people. Listen, if you on your grind, you really trying to make it, you really see the vision. Listen, I'm that type of person you want to work with because I'm all about my people. And just like I'm all about you, because like you said,
I appreciate that, bro.
Like that's what it is, man. Just giving people opportunities, because I know what it is, being on your mama's couch and not really having it, so
not having the inspiration to go get it.
Exactly, you got to go get it, and that's one thing about me. I'm a push you out of love, not physically, because you go to court for that shit. But yeah, So if you a esthetician, like I said, I'm looking to grow, even the barbers, I'm looking to grow. Like I said, we got big things that is happening. We got the holiday season we about to approach, so we're not done yet.
It's about to get busier.
It's about to get
more
busier.
Stores opening, and a lot more things about to happen, bro. I'm excited for the school thing. You kind of got me amped. I might have to, pitch in on that and do some work with you on that.
Listen, what I have in store, I can't wait. But I'm speaking to existence. People say but it's going to happen. So
it is going to happen, bro.
I just can't wait. So I'm going to get together with, with a lot of instructors and barbers and everybody, and we're going to get the show on the road.
You're right, man. Thank you again for hopping on here, guys. Dr. J, look him up. I love every single one of you guys. Stay true to yourself. Nobody else is going to teach you how to go get it but you. You have to want it. You have to wake up every day and want to chase your dreams, okay? So I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. #RiseElevate. Peace.